coverage of girls high school basketball. Tonight, the conference opener as the Coon Rapids Cardinals host the Park Center Pirates. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro sidelines for tonight's action. And Howie, both teams coming in 1-1, but the Park Center Pirates, a heavy favorite, one of the top teams in the state.
Yeah, they're very athletic. They're tall underneath. They've got a player at 6'3". They're going to present a tough challenge for Coon Rapids. Forest Lake did as well, but I think this team is a little quicker, a little more athletic than the Rangers were.
Well, the Pirates ranked as high as third in the polls coming into the season. This is a team with just 3 seniors, and they're going to look to a junior to lead the way. Summer Blakemore, the early leader in points.
Yeah, Summer's averaging about 13.5 points a game in their 2 contests, and she's a good player. Cardinals defensively are going to have to be aware she is on the court. They're going to have to guard her well. They can't leave her alone on the perimeter because she can drop them from outside.
Well, and the Park Center Pirates absolutely demolished Eden Prairie in their season opener and then lost a tight one to Eastridge. They're coming here looking to get back on track. For Coon Rapids, a good win over Cambridge Isani, and then faced another section opponent in Forest Lake and did not have the effort they wanted. They need to rebound and come back stronger here tonight.
And talking to Coach Peterson, she said, we're just going to shake that game against Forest Lake off. We had a good practice on Monday. They're coming in knowing that a tough challenge ahead of them. If they play their game well, if they play tight defensively, and I think the key will be quality shots and be able to get them to count.
Well, and another thing for the Cardinals, we've talked about it through the first 2 games, a number of good additions to the lineup. One of them, Destiny Artist, just a hustle player, and she is making her presence felt on the court.
Yeah, and she's earning that start as the point guard tonight for the Cardinals, averaging about 6 points in the game in their first 2 contests. She is a player, as you mentioned, she hustles. She gets in passing lanes, she tries to go for the steals, and she disrupts. That's what she's going to look to do tonight.
Well, and that's what the Cardinals will need. They will need to disrupt this Park Center offense. They will need to spread out on the defensive end and guard those outside shots a little better than they were able to do against Forest Lake, and they're going to need to be able to convert on their possessions at the offensive end as well.
Key will be getting off to a quick start, I think, for them. We talked about the defense, but offensively, they got to find their rhythm. They got to be able to score the basketball, and they just have to play with Park Center and keep this game close.
Well, the tip-off is coming up next. It's the Northwest Suburban Conference opener, Cardinals and the Pirates on CTN.
Did you know you can report problems to the city with your smartphone? Download the Coon Rapids app. The Report It feature allows you to describe the problem, snap a photo, and submit it directly to the city work order system. It's an easy way to report a pothole, broken street light, or other neighborhood concern. No smartphone? Then hop online and report your concern through the city's website. City maintenance problems solved the easy way. Coon Rapids Reported.
Back at the field house, just moments away from tip-off between the Pirates and the Cardinals. Coon Rapids got a win, their only home game so far, trying to keep that record perfect at home, but a daunting challenge and a huge task in front of them, trying to slow down the Park Center Pirates, averaging just under 60 points a game.
Yeah, they're coming in here tonight and with an opportunity to to see what they can do against this Park Center Pirates squad. As you look at Chris Vanderhyde, head coach, 4th season as the head coach for the Park Center Pirates, and he's happy with the way his team has progressed. Tough loss to Eastridge, as we talked about in the opening, but they're looking to bounce back here tonight and just play their game, continue to run the floor. You'll see that a lot tonight from the Pirates.
Well, and I think Park Center may overlook the Cardinals a little bit. Coon Rapids looking to be the underdog that spoils a lot of teams' perceptions this season.
Yeah, without a question. But one of the things that Coach Vanderhyde said to me says these girls will not overlook this Coon Rapids squad. He thinks that Deb Peterson doing a good job, as you saw Deb right there, doing a good job of rebuilding this program, looking to bring it up to heights here and looking to build on that win over Cambridge. And the Cardinals, as we talked about, have their work cut out for them tonight. But if they stay close, execute their game plan, they've got an opportunity.
Take a look at the starters for tonight's contest for the visiting Pirates. Summer Blakemore, Danielle Schaub, Ann Simonette, and Megan Dubois, all listed as guards. Michaela Hayes, the big 6'3" post player in the middle. For the Cardinals, Destiny Artist, Caitlin Ackerman, and Courtney Ackerman in the backcourt. Kaylee Porish and Ellie Carver up front. A little bit of a mismatch in the tip-off.
You think?
Put Caitlin Ackerman there to go up against Michaela Hayes. She got to the ball. That's some hops right there and some good timing. We saw Caitlin Ackerman's good timing on the block in game 1.
Yes, we did.
Very exciting, good athlete, and obviously good timing. She got up there and tipped it before Hayes could get to it, but Pirates track it down and have the first possession, and being patient around the perimeter. Schaub looking for room inside. Now a long three-pointer that will bounce off the front of the rim.
Or the limb.
Another three-point attempt that's short. This one can't be controlled in the corner, and it'll be Park Center ball.
You mentioned Park Center working the ball around the perimeter, do a good job at that, but they hustled the loose basketballs. You've seen that here so far in this first possession, maintaining it for the Pirates.
Park Center turns it over now in the corner as that pass just out of the reach of Simonette. And Coon Rapids, its first possession. And a little bit of full court pressure from Park Center to start the evening. Not a lot. Simonette at least staying down court to make them think about it as they come up court. Artis with it, working against Blakemore, and now Porish high on the left side, will drive right side of the lane, off the glass, can't get it to fall, out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal basketball.
A nice move to the basketball by Porish as she's able to gain possession and use her height to get a look at it. Unfortunately, that shot did not drop for her, but they do maintain possession, and they'll see if they can put it in here this time down. I'd like to take that early lead if possible.
They go out over the top, back into Ellie Carter with the left hand. She scores.
We saw a lot of that against Cambridge. A feed from Porish to Carver, and I think Carver really has progressed from last year. She's done a nice job to improve her game from underneath the basket.
Schaub working to the right side, gets a pick, leaves it off for Blakemore. She'll back away. Artis in pursuit. And now we'll back off. Megan Dubois back over to Blakemore. And now Dubois. Very patient offense early on for Park Center. And now underneath, Hayes all alone scores easily.
Again, they worked that perimeter game, and then Hayes snuck underneath. No defender there to do anything. And an easy bucket for their first 2 points.
Cardinals break the full court pressure. And now set up on offense. Destiny Artis near midcourt. Puts it on the floor. And will take it right at Blakemore, and now back off. And we have a foul away from the ball. Oh, will be called on Blakemore.
Well, this is a good test for Destiny against a player like Summer Blakemore, who's a very good ball player, and for her to go against her and try and break her down offensively, it'll be a good test.
And the Cardinals, a 5-second violation, and we saw a couple of those against Forest Lake. That's the kind of thing that the Cardinals, those mistakes can't be made as they get deeper into the season and face the tougher contests.
Definitely not.
In the corner is Simonette. She'll bring it back up top. Cross court for Dubois. She'll throw up a three. That one's short. And the Cardinals will let it go out of bounds and take over. So a lot of three-point shots early, but none falling for Park Center.
Well, and that's their game. They like
Red's in the holiday mood.
Red's always in the holiday mood.
He's always in the house. He's not always in the holiday mood.
He's always festive, man.
He is festive.
Absolutely.
Courtney Ackerman into the front court, now slows down. Simonette applying some pressure. Runs into a double team and go to the floor. And the possession arrow will favor Coon Rapids as it's called a tie-up.
Again, quick hands by the Pirates gets in there to tie up that ball. The Cardinals will, as you mentioned, maintain possession. Almost a turnover there.
I want to talk to Coach Peterson a little bit before the game about the results of Friday night, and a big problem was going into lulls that they did a couple of different times, both offensively and defensively. Three-pointer this time is good for Danielle Schaub, and Park Center is in front 5-2.
Well, and that's what they like to do. They like to move the ball down quickly. They like to set up for that shot from the outside. And you saw that three-point make there by the Pirates to take the 5-2 lead.
Artis right side for Caitlin Hagstrom. Top of the key, Carver down low. And a travel by Porish before the basket.
It's unfortunate because she had a nice move to the bucket, but the official said she took an extra step.
Porish will come out. First chance on the floor for Caitlin Hagstrom. Schaub leaves it off for Simonette. Far side for Dubois, back out to Blakemore. Simonette right side, or Dubois rather. Three-pointer for Blakemore won't fall. Tracked down by Dubois. She dribbles left hand. Cross-court pass broken up by Hagstrom, but can't keep it in bounds. And the Pirates will have another opportunity.
Oh, nice attempt by Hagstrom to break that pass up. Unfortunately, couldn't control the basketball.
Hayes from the top of the key. It's good, long too. Just had a toe on the line.
Oh, when you have your 6'3" player taking shots like that from the outside and she makes them, that's a plus for your squad.
Steal by Schaub, running to the other end. Hagstrom defending is going to be called for the foul. It'll put Schaub at the line to shoot two.
Actually, it's on
Caitlin Ackerman, yep. I apologize.
At the free throw line, shooting two, number 5, Danielle Schaub.
Yeah, good steal and a good opportunity now trying making these things count, these shots count from the stripe.
Schaub hits the first.
Number 11, Nicole Frazier.
Nicole Frazier checks in for Coon Rapids.
Give Destiny Artis a breather. Just over 4 minutes into the game. Schaub hits them both and makes it a 9-2 lead. 9 unanswered for the Pirates. Ackerman to the other end, kicks it back to Courtney Ackerman. She's watched by Simonette. Looking for room, left side. Tried to get it behind for Carver and does. The shot comes up short, out of bounds, off of Park Center. And those are the kind of opportunities the Cardinals must cash in on.
Well, yeah, she had a clean look at the basket. Unfortunately, she couldn't put two in, but yeah, you're right. Needs to take advantage of that.
Frazier had to fight to get the inbound pass and then is fouled by Schaub.
Personal foul on the Pirates, number 5, Danielle Schaub.
Pirates very aggressive on defense early on, even with the big lead. Frazier to inbound, and they're making it difficult for the Cardinals to get the ball in play. Ackerman looking to get it underneath. It got past everybody. Hagstrom recovers on the far side. Now Courtney Ackerman up near midcourt. We'll put it on the floor against Simonette. Got inside, tried to slip the pass through to Carver, and called for a travel. Another turnover for the Cardinals.
And trying to move that ball inside, but good defensive pressure.
Yeah, slid a little bit. Got to get some stickum on the shoes. Simonette at the top of the key for Park Center, looking inside to Hayes. And the defense collapses. The foul is called. It's going to go against, I believe, Caitlin Hagstrom.
Yes, you're correct.
Foul on the Cardinals, number 10, Caitlin Hagstrom. Her first personal foul.
That'll be her first personal, team second.
Inbounds goes to Blakemore right side. She'll bring it back up top. Dubois to Schaub on the left side. Drives baseline. Her pass deflected away out of bounds by Frazier. Dubois thought about this shot, puts it on the floor instead, and hits the little runner to make it a 9-point edge.
Yeah, good percentage for this Park Center team here early on at 11-2. They're opening up this lead, and they can continue to pressure with their defense. We're going to see some wholesale substitutions at the next whistle for the Pirates.
Just to make life easy on the announcer.
Well, they try to make it easy for you, Joe.
They do it one at a time. I mean, I'm thankful that they let their starters stay on the floor for 5+ minutes.
You can say
figure
something.
out their names.
There we go.
There you go. Line change.
Pirates, third team foul.
Charo Nickens, Naomi Fields, Cheyenne Nickens,
In the Cardinals, number 30.
Lauren
Lady
Frost. There's one more out there. Zaya Michael. High post, Porish takes it to the hole and scores.
Yeah, and that's something the Cardinals need to do, is they need to get offensively Kaylee Porish more involved. She's the leading scorer from this team a year ago, averaging over 15 points a game. They need that kind of output from her night in and night out if they can possibly get that.
She led the team with 12 against Forest Lake. This three-pointer is off the mark. Cardinals can't keep it in bounds. And Pirates will get it back.
Number 12, Charo Nickens. Number 14, Naomi Fields.
Pull-up jumper misses everything for Aja Michael, and out of bounds.
33,
Hanneman back to Artis. Double team comes, the full court trap nearly paid off. Lainey Hanneman, I was going to say, a nice addition for the Cardinals, just a sophomore, but brings some more height to their lineup.
Without question.
And she'll have some big shoes to fill because she's the other post player that will be looked to next year when Porish moves on. That pass just a little too tall for her, and it's a turnover back to the Pirates. Pass tipped and taken away by Nicole Frazier. She'll get it into the front court. Right side for Porish. Back up top, Artis, and now Porish. Into the corner, Frazier, a little pump. Cross court, open look for Hagstrom, that won't fall. Tipped, Hanneman the rebound, that one won't go. Porish battles for it. Her shot is blocked. Hanneman gets it back. She draws the foul and will go to the line to shoot two.
Oh, good hustle underneath by the Cardinals, and 3 opportunities for them. They couldn't get the bucket to drop, but they will get the opportunity to get 2 from the stripe.
Personal foul on number 12, Charo Nickens.
Laney Hanneman, 10 points in the loss to Forest Lake.
Shooting to number 30, Laney Hanneman.
Gerald Nickens called for the infraction.
Hanneman able to hit the first. And she hits them both very cleanly. Frost up court, back for Fields. And now gets it back for Michael. Finds a lane to the middle and draws a foul before the shot, so no shooting. Foul's going to go against Frazier.
Personal foul on the Cardinals, number 11, Nicole Frazier.
Frazier challenging the inbound pass, knocked it away. Park Center keeps possession.
And those are the kind of things that Coon Rapids needs. They need to challenge possessions. They need to be aggressive defensively.
Artis with the steal, running the other way. Shot won't fall. There to follow is Hagstrom.
Nice.
And it's a 3-point game.
You know, we talked about Destiny Artis in the pregame and what she brings to the squad. You saw it there, the quick hands, and she didn't get the bucket, but but Hanneman gets the cleanup.
3-point attempt for Michael won't fall. Good rebound off the backside by Cheyenne Nickens. She'll take the three from the other side and hit it.
A big three there.
Timeout, Coon Rapids.
Cardinals are going to call a timeout here, trailing 14-8. 10:07 remaining in this first half.
Well, the Coon Rapids Cardinals doing a nice job of cutting into that lead, but that was a big focus for Coach Peterson, is challenging the outside shots, something they did not do very well against Forest Lake, and knew that Park Center was going to be very similar. Drive and dish, kick it out and find those open looks from outside. That's what they like to do.
They do.
And it pays off there with the three-pointer from Cheyenne Nickens.
Well, Joe, we'll have the highlights from this week, this game, and we've got a number of other things going on this week on next week's Sports Night. Had a good preview show last night.
And the Cardinals with a turnover. And those are those other errors they need to avoid. Frost drives the lane, can't get it to fall. The rebound by Hanneman.
Yeah, and that's a lapse in defense there. Fortunately for the Cardinals, that bucket didn't fall, and Hanneman was able to get the rebound, but she was able to cut through the defense untouched.
Artis backing away, pressured closely by Lauren Frost. And a turnover on the 5-second violation. Frost backs out. Right corner. Pressure comes. Frost has it back. Artis knocked it away, but it's recovered by Charo Nickens. Naomi Fields into the corner. The three-pointer from Aja Michael won't fall, and the Cardinals have the rebound.
Yeah, and again, they're working their game plan by moving the ball around the perimeter.
Open look for Ackerman, and late foul. That's one of those fouls you just can't have your players making.
Yeah.
That shot well away. Contact came long after.
Yeah, no need to take that infraction. It's the fifth
Personal
team
foul
foul on
team,
the Pirates.
33, Cheyenne Nickens.
First on Cheyenne Nickens.
Just under 9 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Ackerman at the free throw line. Substitution
First
number
free
3,
throw attempt for
Mackenzie
Caitlin Ackerman is short. But she's able to hit the second. Frost brings it up court. Trying to kick it to the back door, but right into the midsection of Hanneman. Long pass down court, just a little too tall for Caitlin Ackerman. And the Cardinals turn it back over.
Yeah, and Coon Rapids needs to take advantage of those turnovers by Park Center. Unfortunately, not able to do so on that time down the court. But it's important for them because when they get those opportunities, they need to make them count.
Fields inbounds to Frost, and Frost will bring it up the floor. Met by Kennedy Kerr. Gets it back to Fields. Fields looking left side to the corner for Michael. Michael drives baseline and runs into Hanneman, and that's a travel. Good defensive positioning by the youngster, Lainey Hanneman.
Yeah, and Michael has to be careful because she was frustrated at the end, and she kind of forcefully hit the ball back to the official. You'll see it here if we continue to run this replay.
Fields able to strip it away, knock it out of play. But Coon Rapids, a lot of long cross-court passes that are very dangerous.
Yes.
Kennedy Kerr to inbound, gets it to Caitlin Ackerman, and too tall right to the Park Center bench. And another turnover for the Cardinals.
Yeah, too many turnovers so far for Coon Rapids here in the first half, and I know that that's something that Coach Peterson can't be pleased about. It's tough enough against an athletic team like this.
Okay, the first line's getting ready to come back in.
They had enough rest, and they're going to come back in.
very often. That pass a little too high, and it carried Cheyenne Nickens out of bounds.
Well, that first team built up that lead, and that second line, as you say, when they came in, Coon Rapids was able to cut into that a little bit. We'll see what they can do here now.
Well, not very often you see a wholesale line change at all in basketball, but for him to do it and then do it again to bring the starting group back in.
Yep.
It's the green line and the yellow line, right?
Exactly.
Green and gold, I would
think so too.
Should correct myself. Courtney Ackerman will set the offense for the Cardinals. Tried to leave it off for Kerr, and another turnover. Summer Blakemore across midcourt. Back for Schaub. Right side, Dubois. Pass was a little behind Blakemore, but she's able to control. Into the corner. Schaub thought about the shot. Now Dubois slips through, kicks it back out. Schaub gets to the paint, kicks it out. Three-pointer for and Simonet is good.
Yeah, and that's what they do. Again, moving the ball around the perimeter, finding the open look. Simonet able to drop the three.
Third three-pointer of this first half for Park Center. Timeout, Coon Rapids.
Carl's going to talk about things with 7:10 remaining in the opening half, trailing 17-9. Hey, you know what? We want to, all of us at CTN want to give a shout out to Mom and Pop Peterson, the parents of Deb Peterson, Diane and Dennis, as we saw that three-pointer there. But big shout out to them. Deb doing
right now,
great job here.
Coach Peterson a little bit frustrated with, obviously with the turnovers, but also with the pacing they are showing on offense. And they need to be able to convert, as we talked about.
They do.
They need to be able to convert on their possessions. And right now, way too many turnovers and just not moving the ball as efficiently and as effectively as Coach Peterson would like to see.
No, definitely not. Against a team of this caliber, they certainly have to play their best game, their best basketball, and turning the ball over does not help them, quite obviously.
Double team coming. Artis able to get it to Hanneman in the front court. Hanneman pressured by Simonet, gets it to Porish. Porish's pass is blocked. Pirates take over. Park Center on the run. Left side for Schaub. Schaub into the middle, kicks it out. Three-pointer is in and out for Simonet. Rebound tracked down by Hanneman. Down court, Carver's short jumper is good.
Nice job by Ellie Carver to just compose herself and put that shot in. Able to stop and drop it.
Wide open look for Dubois, and she nails it.
We've seen Dubois drop them. We've seen Simonet drop them.
Yeah, 4 3-pointers now from 4 different players.
Yep.
Frazier working against Schaub. Gets it to Artis at the back door. Drives, draws the foul, will get to the line and shoot 2. 6:07 to play in the first half.
Well, that's what Destiny brings her. She may not be the tallest player on the court, but she definitely hustles each and every time out. And she's able to take the ball to the basket and didn't get it to count, but an opportunity to draw the foul and earn the strike.
And Pirates out of fouls to give. First attempt a little flat, hits the front of the iron. Second one hit everything but net. Falls out, Pirates have it. Dubois kicks it out to Dubois. She hits the three.
Again, they do a nice job of driving to the hole and then kicking back out.
Schaub hit the three on the kick out. Hanneman, a quick drive to the other end.
A good job, a little lax on defense by the Pirates, and the Cardinals able to make them pay. 10-point lead for Park Center.
Underneath, ripped away from Michaela Hayes by Kaylee Porish.
Yeah, Porish did a nice job defensively getting all ball there.
Hanneman scores at the other end.
A couple of buckets back-to-back for Coon Rapids trying to cut back into this lead.
Dubois, Schaub, thought about the three, instead resets the offense up top. Into the corner, Blakemore. Runner won't fall, gets her own rebound. And the foul is going to be against Simonette. She was bumped by Urtis.
Oh, the Cardinals #1, Destiny.
Nice job on the steal. Nice job by Porish to start this off. And pass from Frazier to Hanneman, and a nice job there converting the bucket.
Hayes can't control the pass underneath. A turnover back to Coon Rapids. Porish leaves it off for Frazier. Working against Schaub, got a little pick. That was off a Park Center leg out of bounds. Trying to sneak the pass through underneath to the baseline. Go up top to Porish on the inbounds. High post for Carver. Working against Hayes. Hayes with the block. Recovered by Dubois. Pirates on the run. They've got the numbers. Simonette slowed it down. And now we'll just hit the jumper.
Yes, and smartly though, slowing that down, even though they had the numbers. Cardinals getting back on defense, but she's able to find her shot and put the lead back to 10.
Frazier runs into the trap, batted away by Simonette. Schaub on the break. Hanneman recovers, finds Dubois at the back door. Foul is going to go against Artis, and that'll put Dubois at the line to shoot two. It'll be number 2 on Destiny Artis.
Well, and Artis may not have had an opportunity other than to foul here to prevent the easy shot in close and make her earn those points from the strike.
Courtney Ackerman back in for the Cardinals.
Dubois hits them both. She's got 7. The lead is 27-15. Good pressure, Dubois tying up with Porish, and that'll get the possession for Park Center.
Okay, the Pirates now trying to continue to open up this lead at 12 with 4:05 remaining in the opening half.
Inbound goes out to Dubois, or to Hayes rather. Here's Dubois for 3. She hit another one.
Boy, again, a nice job of working that ball around that perimeter, and they're so confident from beyond the arc.
6 3-pointers and a 30-15 lead for Park Center. Artis trying to find a lane. Gets it down low to Hanneman, back up to Carver. And the pass just a little too high for Courtney Ackerman at the back door.
Back into the Cardinals, number 4, Caitlin Ackerman.
Danielle Schaub across midcourt for Park Center. Just under 3.5 minutes left now in the first half. Blakemore to Schaub into the corner. Simonette for 3. That's short. Porish the long rebound. Artis will bring it up court. Got past the pick. Shot up and over. Carver had it on the backside. Caitlin Ackerman hits the jumper, and we got a broken net in there.
We do.
Kind of hung up in there for a while.
Oh, nice feed from Carver to get the 2 points.
Three-pointer is good for Schaub at the other end.
Yeah, they're hitting their threes. They're very effective from beyond the arc. Their percentages from that point are very good here this evening.
Courtney Ackerman turns it over on the run as Blakemore. She misses in close.
You're gonna get Courtney.
Courtney had position.
Yeah.
How is Blakemore should have that foul, in my opinion.
Well, the Pirates number 3.
I don't disagree with you. But,
they are giving it.
Oh, they are. Okay.
They are giving it to Blakemore.
It looked like they.
I was going to say
like
Courtney had
pointed at Courtney.
I thought so too, but yeah, Courtney definitely had position. Blakemore picks up the foul. It's her second. It'll put Courtney Ackerman at the line to shoot a 1-and-1 at the other end.
For the Cardinals, number 3, Kennedy Kerr, and number 10.
Couple substitutions for Park Center. Charo Nickens and Naomi Fields back on the court.
1-1 for the Cardinals, number 31, Courtney Ackerman.
And it's Nickens with the rebound off the miss. Schaub works through traffic into the front court, leaves it off. Dubois really thought about that three. Nice little crossover behind the back. Finds a way to the lane and scores.
Yeah, they're good. They're a good team, Park Center. They do so much on both ends of the court. They're dangerous from the perimeter, and they also have a nice inside game as well.
Ackerman's shot was partially blocked. Hagstrom blocked underneath, and Park Center recovers. Schaub pushes it up to Dubois. Nickens back out. Dubois, lots of room, and she hit another one.
Basket by number 21, Megan DuBois.
It's a 21-point lead.
Yeah, again, just doing a good job of working the ball around the perimeter and feeling that confidence in your shot from beyond the arc, and they're certainly not shy about taking that, throwing those up. Again, just the kickback and the nice three.
Look at how much room she had. Megan
of room.
Dubois, 15 points to lead the way for Park Center. She's got 4 from downtown. I'm sorry, only 3. But a heck of a start for Park Center. You talked about hitting their shots with good percentages from outside the arc. It didn't start that way the first couple of minutes, but over the past few, it's been impressive.
Well, when you're confident like that in your ability to shoot from beyond the arc, you can throw up those few misses and then continue to work on it and continue to build on it, and that's what Park Center has done, and they've been very consistent since that early trouble with that range. 24
of the 38 points coming from beyond the arc. As we're down to 90 seconds remaining in the first half, the lead 21 points for Park Center. Artis into the post, knocked away by Simonette, recovered by Dubois. Up court to Simonette, back out to Dubois. Right side for Schaub. Schaub thought about it and then steps inside. All alone underneath is Charo Nickens for the basket.
Yeah, just a breakdown defensively for Coon Rapids and led to the easy basket for Nickens.
And again, pressure defense causes another turnover, and the Pirates have the ball back. Just under a minute to play now. Good movement. Schaub to Charo Nickens, back outside. Fields to Dubois at the top. Drives back out. Simonette, an open look for 3. That one won't go. Rebound tipped, controlled by Schaub. She drives and scores. Hagstrom pressured. Schaub comes up with the steal. 2 players alone at the other end. Dubois missed the open look. Fields able to recover it. Schaub slows it down. Simonette into the corner. Dubois trying to get it underneath. That's poked away, but recovered by the Pirates. Under 10 seconds left. Fields in some trouble. Got it back. Simonette will put it up just before the buzzer, and she'll hit it. And And the Pirates will take a big 44-17 lead to the locker room. We'll take a break and get coach reaction right after this on CTN.
Looking for a new home? Come to Coon Rapids. Down payment assistance is available from the Mortgage Assistance Foundation when you purchase your new home with an FHA 203K mortgage. Any single-family home in need of renovation or rehab can qualify. Find out more today. Call 763-767-6422 or visit the city's website.
We love our new home.
Welcome back to Coon Rapids High School. We are at the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse where you're watching CTN's live presentation of girls high school basketball. It's at the break 44-17 in favor of Park Center over Coon Rapids. I'm here with Cardinal head coach Deb Peterson. And coach, let's start with the turnovers for you guys in that first half.
19 of them, huh?
That's all there needs to be said. You know, you talked about communication and last game and things that you guys needed to do. Maybe you didn't see a lot of that out on the court here in the first half. Your thoughts?
I didn't see any of it, to be perfectly honest with you. And at halftime, it just comes down to one person has to step up and be a leader. And right now, we have 0 for 10 trying to step up and make a difference.
They do a good job of driving to the basket, kicking back out, and they're so good from outside the arc. How do you stop that?
Well, it starts with us containing on defense, which is all we've worked on in practice. But, I mean, it's hard to contain when you don't know where your head is.
Understand, Coach. Good luck in the second half. I'll let you go back talk to the girls. We're going to be back with second half, or the highlights from the first half and stats right after this.
Hi there, I'm Officer Harmoning, and this is Crime Prevention in 60 Seconds. Today we're addressing the issue of when should I call the police. It's not always an easy question to answer, but the quick response is whenever you think something's just not right. You know that gut feeling that you get that causes you to pause? That's when you should call. Call with any information regarding possible criminal activity. Call with ordinance violations and issues. Call on that vehicle you don't recognize that keeps driving around your neighborhood. Call on the person walking in the yards or driveways of your neighbors at 3 a.m. Call when something just doesn't seem right. Many times, people don't realize they hold an important part of the puzzle with what they saw or heard because to them, it seems insignificant. But it may not be. It may help solve the case and/or lead to the arrest of the suspect. You know your neighborhood better than anyone. If it seems strange or out of place to you, please call 911. We need your help to keep our community safe. That's it for now. Until next time, remember, together we can make a difference.
Back at Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse, halftime between the Cardinals and the Pirates, and it's all Park Center in this one, 44-17. They've done most of the damage from outside the arc. Coon Rapids actually scored the first points of the game, and then Park Center went on an 11-0 run. And again, hitting from outside. They had 8 3-pointers in the first half from a number of different players. Coon Rapids finishes the half with more turnovers than points. And the Pirates ended the half on a 21-2 run.
Yeah, you know, talking to Coach Peterson, you know, turnovers were the big story for her squad in that first half, and just too many of them. More turnovers than points for the Cardinals, and those are the things, some of the things they have to clean up at the break. We talked about the fact that they're so good from the perimeter, and they lose defensively. The Cardinals losing their containment, not able to come out and put a body on a Park Center player, and they're hitting, and they're consistent. They're hitting their 3-pointers, which has built this lead.
Well, and we talked about that with Coach Peterson before the game. What do you expect? She said they're going to do a lot of the same things that Forest Lake did. They're going to drive and then kick out for the 3. We have to be better at challenging those 3-pointers. They have not been through the first 18 minutes.
No, and they've dug themselves a huge hole here in the first half, so they're going to have to, go back into that locker room and try and clean some of those things up. They're going to have to play a flawless second half to get back in.
Well, just to make it a respectable game.
Yep.
Right now, trailing by nearly 30 points at the break, they need to come out and just try and win the second half at this point. We'll see if they can do that. We're going to get some reaction from Pirates head coach Chris Vanderhyde right after this. You're watching live girls high school basketball on CTN.
Mom, can we get some ice cream? Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
Welcome back to Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse. We're about to start the second half. A 44-17 lead for the Park Center Pirates. I'm here with Pirates head coach Chris Vanderhyde. Coach, a little bit of a slow start, but I thought you guys picked up your game and really did a nice job of driving to the basket, kicking it back out, and hitting your threes.
Yeah, we wanted the tempo to be up from the beginning, but we were a little slow, stagnant at first, but once we got the tempo up, then it played more to our advantage.
Cardinals turned the ball over about 19 times, but some of it was their own doing, but strong defense by you guys forced some of those turnovers.
Yeah, I love our ball pressure, and the girls are working hard, so good things happen when you do that.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half. We're going to be back with second half start tip-off right after this.
Ready to get the second half underway. Park Center will have the 27-point lead as we get started here in the second, and they did most of it from the perimeter. But a lot of it can be attributed, as Coach Vanderhyde talked about, to their defense. Their defense did a great job of pressuring the ball all over the court, backcourt, definitely in the defensive end. And it just kept the Cardinals off rhythm. The Cardinals have not been able to get into any kind of rhythm. This is a team, Coon Rapids, that really wants to play an up-tempo game, but against Park Center, who plays the up-tempo game very well, they just have not been able to do that. And another turnover on the opening possession. Dubois, fast break, can't finish. Blakemore got the rebound, and then she is fouled. And an early turnover, early foul for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Joe, and turnovers have obviously hurt the Cardinals in the first half, and they start that way here in the second half. And again, cleaning up those issues is the most important thing for Coon Rapids here tonight if they want to try and get back into this contest.
Dubois thought about the 3 and then drove and actually tripped up by Michaela Hayes, and the two share a little bit of a laugh. A little bit easier to do that when you have the 27-point bulge. Cardinals have to bring all their bodies back into the backcourt in order to get it in, because the Pirates are bringing that full court pressure, and this one tipped away out of bounds. Cardinals will keep it.
Okay, now offensively, you have to make your opportunities count. I mean, that's imperative.
Ball was initially poked away by Ann Simonette, but then the foul called as she continued the pressure on Courtney Ackerman. Well, give and go. Frazier wants 3, and she has it.
Yeah, that's the way they want to start that offensively. Hit that 3.
Looking for the answer. Dubois comes up short at the other end. Poor, is she able to get the rebound and save it back to Carver. Ackerman down court. And then the pass taken away by Dubois, but you can't keep it in bounds, but at least disrupts the fast break.
Yes, and that's exactly what they wanted to do defensively.
Frazier up top for Porish, and now Carver, watched by Hayes. Needs some help out there. Pressure continues, got it to Frazier, and Frazier drives a wide open lane and scores.
That's just a breakdown defensively for Park Center. They allow her to take it to the basket.
Dubois to Simonet, trying to get it underneath to Hayes. She can't control, it's out of bounds. Cardinal basketball. A couple of turnovers early on for the Pirates.
And the key obviously is continue to try and offensively work what you want to do here, even though you're down by 22.
Hayes got a hand in on it.
You're obviously seeing good pressure now from Park Center.
Lots of pressure. Get it to Carver just across midcourt. And now Frazier. Porish spins to the lane, blocked by Hayes.
Oh, that on Carver.
Foul is going to be called against Carver.
Well, the Cardinals
No,
Coming
Porish.
in for the help.
They called it on
is.
Porish.
Personal foul.
There's the block by Hayes.
Oh yeah, she got her.
Yeah.
Got her with the hand. First foul of the game for Kaylee Porish. Simonet back to Schaub. Schaub down low. Hayes turning to the left hand, and that hit the rim a few times and popped out. Carver had the rebound, but quickly tied up. And the Pirates will get it thanks to the possession arrow.
Yeah, and Simonet did a nice job of tying that ball up.
Yeah, they have quick hands.
They do.
Do a lot of things very, very nicely. Schaub's jumper won't fall, but Simonet got the rebound, got it back out to Schaub. Hayes, a little fake to the right, spins back to the left and hits the jumper.
Yeah, when you're 6'3" and you can get the ball underneath like that, able to use your size, get a little bit of elevation. A nice bucket by Hayes.
Into the corner, Courtney Ackerman. There's a lot of hard K sounds there. The shot by Courtney wouldn't go. Hayes the rebound. Schaub wants to run. Kicks it over for Blakemore in the corner. Blakemore will back out. Up top, Simonet. And now Schaub. Schaub to the paint. Down low for Hayes. Can't get the reverse to fall. And the Cardinals able to track down the rebound. Frazier near side sets the offense, pressured by Schaub. Hands off for Caitlin Ackerman into the lane. Her jumper won't fall. Got her own rebound. Second chance won't go. Rebound controlled by Blakemore. Blakemore, long pass down court. Simonet will slow. Now looks for room on the baseline, kicks it out. Schaub open look for three. That one's short. Rebound tip controlled by Courtney Ackerman. Had her pocket picked by Blakemore, trying to recover. Goes to the floor, ball still loose. Blakemore has it now for Park Center. Blakemore to the baseline, underneath. Hayes will score off the glass.
Yeah, Summer Blakemore, very quick hands, very tough on defense. She didn't get the initial steal, but she got a piece of the basketball that eventually led to her getting the ball and then feeding Hayes for the bucket.
Inbound to Porish, back to Frazier, over the top, trying to get it to Caitlin Ackerman. And nice shot by Ackerman to stay with it, but then her pass taken away by Hayes. Hayes will leave it off for Schaub. Schaub into the paint and now backs out high on the left side. Right side, Simonet tried to go over the top and a little too tall even for the 6'3" Hayes. A turnover to the Cardinals. Porish running the court. Loose ball comes to Frazier. Nearly a turnover, but the Cardinals able to maintain control. Porish driving, spins, drops it underneath for Carver, and she'll put it home.
A good positioning underneath by Ellie Carver, able to get the bucket. That's 6 points for her so far on this evening.
Dubois, Blakemore for three. It's good.
Yeah, smooth.
Three-point basket by number 3.
Her first points of the game.
I was just about to say that. And the pressure leads to the foul. It's going to go against Blakemore. That'll be her third. Team's third.
Personal foul on the Pirates number 3.
Oh, maybe it's only a team second.
Got the goal line in now.
The gold line coming. Gold line up and on the floor. Well, I think this is the first time we've seen Kayla Cox, though, freshman number 23. Double team comes Ackerman, or Hagstrom rather, to get it to Courtney Ackerman, and now up top for Nicole Frazier. Cox pressuring.
Number 23,
Caitlin Ackerman's pass gets through to Hanneman, now to Courtney Ackerman. Her pass tipped, but got to Caitlin. Shot won't fall. Hanneman, great rebound. Can't get the follow to go. Got it back, though, again, and got it to Hagstrom. Frazier spins to the lane, kicks it out. Frazier for three, that one won't fall. Courtney Ackerman, the rebound, her shot a little short. Caitlin Ackerman off the backside. Rebound tipped around, finally controlled by Aja Michael, and she'll bring it up court. Pulls up for the 17-footer, that won't go. Hagstrom the rebound. That was several good looks for the Cardinals at the offensive end. Unfortunately,
four or five of them.
They came away empty. And Michael with another steal for Park Center. And a good drive, but couldn't get it to finish. Battle on the floor, ball tied up, Cardinal ball. I think Aja Michael trying to work her way up onto the green line.
I think you are correct. Again,
couple
the
straight steals.
Yep.
Unfortunately, couldn't finish for that trip down the court, but it's a 27-point lead for. There's another steal for Aja Michael. This time she'll leave it off for Cox. Cross court for Lauren Field, and back to Cox. Back for Naomi Fields. Fields puts it on the floor and now hands it back for Cheyenne Nickens. Fields working against Frazier to Cox in the corner. Michael thought about the three, had the room, but then the defense came. 3-point from the corner is good for Cheyenne Nickens.
And the second unit working the ball around the perimeter like that first unit, and then looking for that three, able to drop a 30-point lead now.
Pass tip, but gets to Frazier. And then it's Nickens getting a hand on the pass and getting the turnover. Cox at the other end, put a little too much air under it. Michael the rebound off the back end. Work it around. Field thought about the three, will drive instead. Can't get the shot to fall, got her own rebound, in some traffic, kicked it back out. Cox battling for it. Courtney Ackerman goes to the floor to recover, and then she's tied up by Cheyenne Nickens.
Yeah, good hustle.
That'll be Park Center ball on the possession arrow.
Good hustle by Courtney to go after that loose basketball.
Cox with it, ran into the double team, got it to Michael on the baseline. Her jumper up and over, and off the backside is Nicole Frazier. Kerr inside, Hanneman, good movement, shot won't fall. And Caitlin Ackerman had position, and she's fouled as she goes to the floor. It's already number 5 against Park Center here in the second half.
You know, Lainey Hanneman, just impressive minutes off the bench. She's not getting her shots to fall, but the action and the ability to fight for that basketball and get that rebound, I'm very impressed from the young player.
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. She's going to have big shoes to fill next year as Kaylee Porish moves on, and they will still have a good inside presence with her and Ellie Carver. Aja Michael, another hand in the passing lane, knocked that one away. Into the corner for Nicole Frazier. Cross court for Hagstrom. Defense collapses so quickly for this Park Center team. Hagstrom drives, draws the foul.
Personal foul, the Pirates number 12.
Oh, they must have put a couple extra. They took those fouls back off. Now they're at 4 fouls. I said just a minute ago they were at 5 already. This is going to be a 2-shot foul this time, though, for Hagstrom.
Maybe they started at 7 and they're going down.
They're working their way down. First attempt is short for Caitlin Hagstrom. But she's able to hit the second. Cheyenne Nickens driving, ran into a double team and lost the ball out of bounds. Turnover to the Cardinals.
You know, that first unit came in when Coon Rapids in the first half able to cut into that lead. When that second unit came out, Cardinals trying to do a little bit of damage here against unit number 2.
We got a little blood on the lip of Charo Nickens. She's going to have to go to the bench. Either that or she had some really bright lipstick and
I think it's a little blood.
Yeah, a little blood. Got to come off, get that taken care of.
We do have a trainer coming over. I didn't see a trainer earlier.
They just were avoiding you and your trick knee.
I was hoping to ask for a little, a little advice, a little medical advice, but with my knee, but none. Maybe she was avoiding me.
Aja Michael driving at the baseline and got into the double team and traveled. Nine minutes remaining. Huge lead for Park Center. Hanneman all alone at the other end, though, puts it home.
With the big lead, regards to the big lead, I'm sure that Coach Vanderheid can't be pleased with the breakdown defensively there. An easy basket for Coon Rapids.
Yeah, you never want to give wide open looks underneath. Good movement to get the opportunity for Trinita Prochazka, and she draws the foul and will go to the line.
Personal foul on the Cardinals, number 30, Lainey Hanneman. Her first personal
Foul on Hanneman. Third team for Coon Rapids.
Prochazka hits the first.
As she played well, I was watching her in that JV game. Very effective for the Pirates in their win over the Cardinals.
Hanneman back in for the Cardinals.
Or as most Minnesotans would probably say, Prochazka. And I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it any way I say it, but I'm doing my best.
You always do, Joanne. Always do.
Prochazka is, I believe, the way that the coaching staff told me, and I really like Aja Michael is having a great.
She's aggressive.
She's having a great shift, I guess, out here the last few minutes.
Shift before the line change.
She's been all over. A couple of steals, getting in passing lanes, tying that one up. Foul's going to be called against Kayla Cox.
Personal foul on the Pirates, number 23, Kayla Cox.
Michael got there a little late, and she'll be called for the foul. That'll be number 6. So, again, some foul trouble for the Pirates. That's another thing I'm sure that they want to clean up. And that's, no matter how much you're leading by, or how much you win by, there's always going to be something that a coach wants to see a little better, and that's one of those things. Michael for 3, it's good.
Yeah, defensively, Michael playing well, and then she's able to drop the 3. Her first points of the contest, 59-27, Park Center.
Prochazka is going to be called for the foul. And that'll put Courtney Ackerman at the line to shoot a 1-on-1. They're aggressive on defense, and that's always going to lead to some fouls.
Yes.
But you don't want to be in foul trouble and sending teams to the line midway through the half.
No.
And, you know, obviously when you're up by 32, you can get away with that. But you definitely, as you get into those tighter contests when they matter more at end of the season, you can't have that happening. Carver, the rebound, her follow won't go. The rebound is tipped and controlled by Prochaska. Cheyenne Nickens leaves it off for Michael. Aja Michael traveled before kicking it out.
See the time remaining, 7:21 in the contest.
Nickens.
Porish to Carver down low. She's got a bit of a mismatch. Found Caitlin Ackerman driving, and she gets the foul. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be called against Cheyenne Nickens.
You know, with the lead here that Park Center has, Coach Vanderhyde gets that opportunity to. I mean, he does go deep as it is, but maybe get them a little more minutes.
Caitlin able to hit the first. And she hits them both. Cox works to the right side, kicks it out to Michael. Thought about it and then takes the 3. Nice rebound by Charo Nickens. Another 3-point attempt by Michael won't go. The rebound tipped around and out of bounds off of Park Center.
Again, a couple opportunities for Michael, not able to convert.
Up court it goes to Ellie Carver. Tiptoes on the sidelines. Got it to Kennedy Kerr. She gets a foul and will go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul on Pirates number 32, Asia Michael, at the free throw line for the Cardinals. Shooting 2, number 3, Kennedy Kerr.
Second foul of the game on Aja Michael, already number 9 against Park Center here in the second half.
Yeah, you take the one negative against Park Center. It's just a lot of fouls on the first half as well.
Oh, here comes the wholesale.
There it is.
All right. Michael couldn't do it. Cheyenne Nickens said I can get up there. And she did. She's just 5'5".
But
she's got some hops.
She does have some hops.
Green line back on the court for the
shift change.
That's right. Well, they don't have to jump over boards.
No.
They can't do it on the fly, though.
They cannot.
Thankfully. Or else I'd get really confused as to who was on the court. 3-pointer for Blakemore. Bounces around, comes out. Caitlin Ackerman the rebound. Gets it ahead to Kaylee Porish. Her 3-pointer is off the mark. Hayes the rebound, hands it off, and Shaw will bring it up court. On the baseline, kicked out into the post. Hayes ran into the double team and it was blocked away by Porish. And Porish another block as she just peeled that away from Dubois. Got into some trouble, just threw a desperation pass, taken away by Michaela Hayes. She'll drive, bucket in the foul. And Ellie Carver turned around and took advantage of that.
Yeah, nice job controlling it, able to get the bucket and the foul with 3-point opportunity. You know, we talked about Porish, just 2 points here this evening, 6 from Carver. So they're 2 big players underneath offensively not doing what they'd like to be doing here tonight.
Hayes can't hit the follow, and it's rebounded by Carver. At the other end, Caitlin Ackerman comes up short. Hayes the rebound, and she's fouled by Kaylee Porish.
That'll be
her second.
Her second, team fifth.
Foul by the Cardinals, number 23, Kaylee Porish. Her second personal foul. 5th team foul by the Cardinals.
Dubois into the front court for the Pirates. Tried to feed that one through. Carver had it. She's tied up. Possession arrow favoring Park Center. Inbound goes to Dubois up top. Her pass taken away by Caitlin Ackerman on the run. Draws the foul and will go to the line to shoot two. Infraction on Simonette, and now it's going to be double bonus time for the Cardinals the rest of the way.
And another nice defensive play by Caitlin Ackerman.
Well, and the positives are few and far between for the Cardinals in this contest, but they do need to look for them and really emphasize those, but they also obviously need to be able to defend better, especially on the perimeter. They need to be able to play that up-tempo game, especially when another team wants to play up-tempo. Cardinals have a lot of speed.
They do.
They've got to be confident in their ability to handle that tempo, and they've got to play that tempo.
Well, and they can't turn the ball over because that's led to a lot of points.
Good ball movement, and Hayes scores underneath.
Hayes for two.
Hayes has a dozen.
Trying to get it to Artis underneath, taken away by Blakemore. Blakemore beats the double team, long down court pass. Schaub had to come back to it. Artis pressuring. Schaub will kick it out. Simonette will slow it down. Back into Hayes. Hayes will score over the top of Carver.
Yeah, and they're starting to use Hayes' size underneath. And she's taking advantage of it.
Yeah,
nice,
I think
nice feet inside.
I think it's a matter of working on what the things for the future, and one of the things is they need to get their big 6'3" player involved.
Yes.
Short jumper for Carver is good. Hayes driving to the lane. Can't get it to fall, and it's out of bounds to the Cardinals.
Lady Hammond back in for the Cardinals. For the Pirates.
Goal line back in.
Number 2, Leah Ragulin.
Even you like that.
I do like it.
Aaliyah Ragulin getting her first
just a freshman
step on the floor. Just 5'2" as a freshman. Finally, a player I see eye to eye with.
Yeah, she might be an inch taller.
Porish underneath for the basket. Ragulin in some trouble. Her pass taken away by Hanneman, recovered by Michael. And Michael is fouled before pushing the pass up court. It's going to go against Artis. That'll be her third.
First foul, the Cardinals number 1, Destiny Artis, her third personal foul.
That'll be the team's 6th.
Inbound goes to Naomi Fields. She'll bring it into the front court. Watched by Caitlin Ackerman. Ackerman left side. Hands off. Cheyenne Nickens ran into some trouble. Tied up momentarily by Artis, but then the foul, and she'll go to the line to shoot a 1-on-1. Artis picking up her fourth.
2 quick ones on Destiny Artis.
Her fourth personal foul, 17 foul. At the free throw line for the Pirates, number 33, Cheyenne Nickens, shooting 1-and-1.
Nickens with 6 points off the bench. Trying to push the lead back to 30, but misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Hanneman the rebound. Cardinals working the perimeter. And Porish not expecting that one as it went off the side of her face. Breakaway won't fall for Fields. Regulin had the rebound and was then run over. And she will get to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
Personal foul on the Cardinals, number 30, Lainey Hanneman. Her second personal foul. Aaliyah Radulin at the free throw line.
Ragland misses the front end. Caitlin Ackerman the rebound. Pushing it up court. Frazier will take the three and hit it.
Nice job by Frazier. She was pretty confident from way downtown.
Her second three-pointer in the second half. Artis got a hand in on the ball. Fields able to recover it. Ackerman had a pass, a hand on the pass. Ragland pressuring. Trying to figure out how there was no foul. But
there wasn't.
She did get a hand on the ball first, but then there was an awful lot of body contact while I thought Artis was still in control or in possession. Ragland driving, tried to dish to Charo. Nickens underneath and not ready for the pass, lost out of bounds.
A nice little dish too, it just couldn't get control of the basketball.
Well, there's a reason why the 5'2" freshman is getting some varsity time.
Yes, absolutely.
It's definitely quick. High post, turned by Porish, and then it's picked off by Michael. Michael running the length of the court. Her shot is short, got her own rebound. That one won't fall either. In the middle is Fields, and she'll come back out. Ragland thought about the shot, then steps up. 15-footer won't go. You gotta love her spirit.
Yes, absolutely.
She went to challenge Porish for the rebound, even though Porish has her by a foot. Porish called for the travel at the other end. 6'2" versus 5'2".
We'll see
Gotta
it here.
love this. And
Now,
of course,
being
she's
aggressive.
quickly becoming my favorite player.
Yeah.
Because she's my height.
Yeah, your height. You guys see eye to eye.
But yeah, no chance that you're going to get to that rebound. Michael driving baseline, dumps it off for Charo Nickens. She can't get it to fall. Got her own rebound. Out to Ragland for three. It's good.
Again, they wasted no effort, just immediately hoisting up that three. And Ragland, I like it. She dropped it.
Cross court. Porish looking for the answer and has it.
Porsche has 7.
Under a minute remaining. Ragland working against Artis. Finds Fields in the corner. Thought about moving inside. Instead got it back to Ragland. Baseline drive to Charo Nickens in the middle. Her pass deflected, taken away by Artis. Artis. Pass was behind Hanneman. Nice little kick out. Caitlin Ackerman for three. Can't get it to go. And rebound was tipped back in play by Cheyenne Nickens and recovered by Porish, but the Cardinals turn it over. At the other end, Fields is fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2.
I think they'll call that one on Frazier, I believe.
You are so good.
Oh, that's
so good.
I pay attention every once in a while. 3 personals on Cole Frazier.
Fields at the line shooting 2. First one hard off the back iron. And she missed them both. Battle on the floor for the rebound. Foul's going to be called against Fields, and that will put Artis at the line to shoot 2.
Artis looking for her first points of the night.
Free throw line for the Cardinals, number 1, Destiny.
CTN jinx.
I was just going to say that. You took the words out of my mouth. Of course, just a sophomore. She's got plenty of time.
We'll jinx her far more between now and the end of her career.
It's on the scoreboard.
Artist able to hit 1 of 2. Hanneman came up a little late, bumps Michael, gets the foul. Michael at the line to shoot 2, 11.2 seconds remaining.
Her third personal foul at the free throw line for the Pirates, number 32, Asia Michael.
That'll be Hanneman's third personal foul.
Well, I don't think you have to worry about it. 11 seconds left. Michael misses both. Porish the rebound. Final 10 seconds ticking away. Into the corner. Pass blocked by Charo Nickens, recovered by Fields. She'll hold on to it as the buzzer sounds.
That's the final.
Park Center, a convincing 68-44 win.
Yeah, an impressive squad. You know, they were able to get the number of players in here tonight against Coon Rapids, and there are a number of players on this Park Center squad that good basketball players.
Yeah, and 8 3-pointers in the first half. They went away from the three-point shot a little more in the second half. They still had 12 three-pointers for the game. Minneapolis math says that's 36 of their 68 points coming from beyond the arc, so more than half of their points on three-pointers, and just pretty impressive program all the way around. Great defensive pressure that just kept the Cardinals in check all night long. And a strong shooting team, moves the ball very well. And you talked about it. They got a number of players in. They went 12 or 13 deep. And they run away with this one relatively easily.
Yeah, Michaela Hayes having a nice second half, is using her height underneath the basket. Finishes, I think she had 15 points, I believe.
Well, here's what we have coming up for you. Actually, we're not going to be at Andover on Friday. We will be doing the boys hockey game, their home opener against Centennial, on Thursday instead. That will be live at 7:30. And then boys basketball team, get a chance to see them here on the home court against Elk River next Tuesday, and also against the Spring Lake Park Panthers on Friday. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score from the Fieldhouse. It's Park Center 68 and Coon Rapids 44. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us, continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including the master of fake mustache machismo, Brandon Rickard, and the one and only Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young saying good night.